Today I'm going to be doing a review between Technitools Nova Infinity Chuck and Easy Wood Tools Easy Chuck. I'm going to show you what it comes with out of the box, and I'll give you a rundown the difference between the two. So stay tuned. What comes in the box is a Supernova chuck, a T-bar chuck key, 50 mm jaws, and a wood worm screw. It also comes with some fasteners and an instruction manual, which I don't have with me because I borrowed this from a friend to do a demonstration. I'll show you how it works. You basically want to open up these dovetail profiles all the way open. As you see, it takes quite a bit to open them. Anyway, now on the bottom here, you insert the number 1 in the profile here, and then it just slides in and locks in place. Next is number 2. Number 3. And then number 4. And then you close it up by using this T-handle. Okay, now on this T-handle, on the end here, it's kind of rounded. So I don't know if that's going to strip this out in time or not. That could be a factor. And also, it does not come with the insert adapter. It is sold separately, so you'll have to buy one that will fit your machine. And then you just tighten this set screw once you get it onto the lathe. Now, if you're using a old style jaws, what you could do is buy a Retrofit Kit. And basically you just unscrew the jaws from your other chuck, attach them to these Retrofit Kit, and then you'll be able to use these, use your existing jaws with this chuck. Now on with the Easy Wood Tools chuck. This is how it's packed when you first get it. You got your owner's manual, and you also have a CD or DVD. Comes with the worm screw that is double end, one for hardwood, one for softwood, which the smaller one I believe is for the hardwood. The larger one is for the softwood, and then your chuck. And then, let's see, you got some paper here, and then you got your T-bar handle, Allen wrench. Got another little Allen wrench screwdriver type deal, and that's for to push on your pins. And then you got a plastic washer, some set screws, and some extra springs. You can easily open up the jaws with the zoom ring or close them real quick. That's one thing that I liked about this chuck. Another thing that I like about this chuck, you don't have to open it up all the way. All you have to do is reach in here, push down on that little pin lever, and it releases your jaws. Another thing that I like about this jaw set, or this chuck, is it's just straight. It's got like a T-slot instead of a dovetail slot. And it has snap-in technology. So all you got to do is push it in, listen for a click. Another thing, you don't have to go by numbers to get these into the right spot. And just open it up. Just like so. Now, when you put your piece in these dovetail jaws, basically you want to do your final tightening with your Allen wrench. But to open it and to size it and whatnot, it's real easy with the zoom ring. Another thing that I like about this comes with a 1 inch by 8 teeth per inch threading inside the chuck. And all you have to do is you have to tighten up these 2 set screws once you get it tightened onto your lathe. Now when you put this on your lathe, you want to make sure that you put in this vinyl or plastic washer. That way it doesn't get stuck on there. One of the reasons why I like this chuck versus the Infinity chuck is with the jaws, they're rounded. So if you're turning, these aren't going to catch you and cut you. Another thing is, and I'll show you here in a minute, is when you go to release these, they don't get stick, and I'm not pinching none of my fingers when I'm trying to remove them, which I'll show you with this other chuck. You got to make sure you open it all the way, otherwise you're not going to get them out, because they slide in with the dovetail fitting. Now, see, some of these get stuck because they're wedged in, and sometimes I'll get my finger in the way and I'll pinch it, or else I'll push hard, and sometimes I'll rack myself on these sharp edges. That I don't like too well. One of the things that I did like about this tool versus this tool is the pin right here is built into the handle. The Easy Wood Tools handle, you got to use 2 separate tools. That's the only thing I didn't like about the Easy Wood Tools. But as far as this chuck, it's about 2.5, I believe, where the Easy Wood Tools chuck is about 400. And they weigh about the same. Like I said, mine came threaded with the right threading for my lathe. This one you have to buy an adapter, which you'll have to buy an adapter for this if you want to do like 1.25 inch shafts. So now with the Easy Chuck, You can buy a lot of jaws that go with that chuck. I didn't get the big easy jaws that you would use to finish off the bottoms of your bowls, which I'll need to get. But they do have this 3.5 inch easy stepped dovetail jaws. This is an 1 3/8 easy reach dovetail jaw, which comes pretty long, so it's got an easy reach. Same with this, it's an easy reach. It's a 1/2 inch dovetail jaws. I'll be using this to turn, to drill out holes for my pin blanks. I also got the 2 3/8 easy dovetail jaw, and I got the 3.5 inch easy reach dovetail jaws. All these could be purchased over at Easy Wood Tools. If you have any questions about this chuck, get a hold of Easy Wood Tools. And if you have any questions for the Nova Infinity chuck, go to technictool.com. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, happy woodworking, and I'll see y'all later.